Hello guys, round number 3, number 5 has been finished, and I've won, so this is very good. And now let me show you my game. So let me first make my laptop quiet, and now look. I checked my opponent's game before the game, and I thought that he's going to play d4. I thought that he's going to play d4, and I will play e6, and we will play the Nimzo Indian. But here, in this case, I needed to do something different, because if I played e6, e4 might have happened, and this is not the best for me, as this square just invites this white pawn to come on it and attack this knight. That's why instead I played e5, just more actively, g3, d5, knight f5, knight takes d5, bishop g2, and now we are playing the English opening. What's important in the English opening? Let me tell you. The most important thing is this square, and obviously this bishop. So when you play as black, you don't want white to have control over this square, and you don't want white to develop this bishop and make it super active. That's why I play knight b6, knight c6. Everything looks good now. This bishop is blocked by both knights, castles, bishop e7, d3, castles, bishop e3. Obviously this is a good move. In the English opening, c5 square is very weak spot in black's camp, and white always wants to attack it and control it. That's why I play bishop e6, just developing a piece, a3, making weaknesses on white squares, and now I'm coming back to d5. And you might say, oh no, you came back on the same square, why didn't you just stay? Well, this is completely different situation. That's number one. Number two, you should never remember if you moved your piece twice or even three times. Do you know why? Because in chess, you look at the position and you think what is the best move right now, not what happened, and not... You shouldn't really care about the past, what happened, what happened even a move ago. Why? Because, for example, you might have blundered a minus... There could be a -10 position, complete win for you, and you blundered something, and now it's a draw. And now you cannot have this mindset of, oh, you are entitled to win. No, now you have to fight in order to get some advantage again. Sadly, that's chess. Bishop d5, queen a4, a5. Okay, now why a5? Because I think he wants to play b4, so I just want to stop him. I want to open up some, obviously this is not gonna develop my rook, but at least it's getting some space. It also makes some weakness to attack, but it's well protected, so I don't mind. Rook fc1, rook e8. Why? Because he wants to go to c5, so I want to be able to go to f6. If I don't move my rook, he's gonna take my rook with this bishop on c5. Okay, rook c2, bishop f6, rook c1, and knight d4. And as I told you, d4 is very important square, and that's where I am trying to get some advantage. Knight d4, bishop g2, knight e6. Very good move, because if he didn't play knight e6, then he takes d, bishop f4, and c6, and this position looks amazing for me. This is a weakness, and for me, you cannot really attack anything. Everything is safe. That's why rook e6, knight e6, rook e6, c6 again, queen b3, and you need to keep in mind something. My opponent had like 10 minutes on the clock already, and I had 50 minutes. So that was my big advantage, and I was actually playing and considering and keeping in mind that he's got very low time. He's very low on time. So I tried to complicate the position as much as possible. H5, making some space for the king, and also attacking the white's king, which is now very weak, as this white square bishop, the defender of these squares, is gone now, so I can really infiltrate these squares. H4, blocking my pawn. Rook a e8, putting another rook into the game. Rook c5, very good move, and now the computer said bishop d8 was the best move, and this was the move that I also thought about, but instead I played something more active that isn't as accurate. But let me show you what bishop d8 does. So defends the pawn. This rook doesn't do anything now. Let's say he plays f3, then I play bishop c7. That's what I was thinking about. Let's say queen c2, rook g6, and yes, this bishop is amazing. Look, defending the pawn, attacking this pawn in the future. But anyway, I did not play bishop d8. I played e4, rook h5, rook d6, attacking this pawn. Bishop c5 takes, and rook d3. And actually, why didn't he take? Well, look, bishop d6, de, rook e1, and queen d6. And the thing is, it's now +2 for white. But I just did not calculate that after queen c2, g6, rook a5, queen b4, rook e2, and rook e2, there is a check. And I almost lost this game, but happily he did not see this. And he took rook d3, queen c4, g6. Oh no, this rook does not have a lot of space. Queen d5 check. This rook is still trapped. Bishop e3, so I exchange rook for a bishop, and now bishop g7, attacking the rook. And now, guys, I'm not going to talk about this game, I'm just going to show you this game quickly. It's gonna be 20 more moves. And yes, guys, so remember, always think about what are the most important squares on the chessboard and try to control them. And play actively. That's what I'm gonna tell you in every video. I don't know what to tell you, guys. This game was just like colorless, I would say. It was just a game. But yeah, always try to, if you're playing in the English opening, always try to neutralize this bishop on the long diagonal, because the bishop is so powerful. You have to get rid of it. And yeah, okay, and that's how the game ended, guys. That's how the game ended. I'm attacking this pawn, defending this pawn with the bishop. Soon I'm gonna take and just come up with those two pawns and promote to a queen. Okay, guys, wish me luck in the next game. Obviously, I will upload these videos after the entire tournament, but yeah, we will see how it goes. Bye, guys, have a good day.